Do you see that? Do you see this chuck here? Ah, I can't wait to get a chicken coop. Wakey. Hey and welcome back everyone. Welcome to Hytale. My name is Guilford and last episode we built this cozy little house which I, well, as you can see, decorated a little bit internally as well as on the outside. Our crops have grown, so we can harvest those. And then I want to hit the mines. I really want to see if we can get our hands on some copper and maybe even some iron to upgrade our tools, to maybe craft some armor so that we don't get slaughtered so hard by things like bears. I think we now have everything to craft ourselves a greater life essence, and with that upgrade our farmer's workbench to tier 3. That unlocks that we can sell carrots and corn, and that also enables us to buy birch saplings, which is fantastic because, well, now we can finally get the stuff we built our roof from. And we can also grow turnip and cauliflower. We definitely need to get our hands on some iron so that I can make a bucket, so that I can bring water over here to, well, water these. I mean, 2.5 times speed sounds amazing. But for now, they'll just have to grow on their own. Now that the crops are done, let's go down here. I do have this cave system which goes down really far, and I think this might be a nice entrance to that. There's a few lambs and a few sheep. That should probably not go further down here. And I think this is some copper. Copper ore, nice. So I can take a candle in my hand so that we can see a little bit more and start mining. I do, by the way, have a mod installed which is called Lucky Ores, which has the chance to spread ores that I mine to adjacent blocks. But so far I haven't seen that one trigger yet. So, I don't know. Maybe it will happen, just so that you're aware that I have something like that. More copper. I really like that the ores are sticking out from the stone. It's still very blocky, very Minecraft-esque, but it has a unique flair. And I'm very, very interested if I will find myself a way out at the end. Because yes, I'm not leaving any markers behind. I'm not placing any torches. I just want to go into the dark for now. This is a pile of skulls. And a pile of bones. And more skulls and more bones. And more copper. Oh, there's this lucky effect just triggered, creating even more copper ore. And deeper down we go. I still have no ideas about the amounts of stuff that I might need, and I think I just found some dungeon here. Silver ore, copper ore, stamina potion, copper ingot, nice. Rats, not as nice. Dead rats. Scrap mace. Some coffins. One of them leading. Whoa! Wooden spike traps. Don't want to step into those. Alright, and copper ore. Who would have thought? It seems like the ore progression in this game is fairly simple. Not too many ores, but it is easy to see and find them, at least currently. So while I'm still fit and healthy, I think I'm going to continue down to see if I can find myself some iron. I could imagine that iron would just be the next layer of ore, that you find them in different heights in the world. And I will grab myself all the copper I get. Especially if they just continue spawning. which they do. I have no idea if this mod is totally unbalanced because I get more ores than normal, or if it just, well, makes it a little more fun and exciting to mine. I currently guess it's the second one. And here we do have our first iron ore. Alright, seems like I'm deep enough now to collect some iron. Oh no! And now of all times my crude pickaxe just stopped working. I do fear that I will not have the necessary ingredients down here to get myself a new one. But what I can try is, I can see there's like a dungeon thingy here. Ooh, and green water. I can try to fight myself through here and see if I, for example, get a pickaxe. Ow. Okay, they're hurling bombs. I don't like that. Sadly, no pickaxe for me. I just got another scrap mace, which I don't need. I don't need a mace, I need a pickaxe. Huh. Oh well. In that case, if I don't stumble upon another dungeon or whatever, I probably need to find my way back to the surface. And ideally in a way that I don't need to dig upwards, because, well, I don't have anything to dig. That looks really hot down there. Drop me down in the comments, what would you do? Would you go deeper to see if there's some treasure and a pickaxe you can get from there? Or would you try to get to the surface again to, well, do the rational thing and craft yourself a new one? It's such a pity that I have all the iron now here on this level and no way to mine it. Is that daylight? Did I actually find myself? I found an exit. I actually did find an exit. I didn't expect that, to be honest. I totally didn't expect that. So, I shouldn't be too far from home. Oh no, I am. I aren't. Should just go over there. And now I nearly died while coming out of the dungeon. Out of the cave. Oh, wow. And I didn't even have to need to go underground. There's like ores here on the mountaintop. Oh, wow. Well, either way, I'm running in the wrong direction. I need to go over there. I really should just rest and not fight anything. Not even the zombie or skeleton that walks down there. No. Nope. I'm just going to rest up. Now, let's drop our copper and our iron ore in this furnace. I do have some charcoal by just leaving the campfire outside on and, well, burn wood. And here we get our first ingots. And I think it costs about 2 charcoal per piece, maybe even 3. So let me take a bunch of sticks and throw them in the campfire to burn. And then we get some copper. And with the copper we get, let me quickly take that out, we can craft ourselves a blacksmith anvil and an armorer's workbench. And suddenly we have 2 new things we can work with. So, where do I place those? Maybe here and here? That should work. Oh, no, it's too far away from the chests. That's a pity. Maybe over here then? That looks good. Can you take those? Yes, you can. Okay. More copper is needed. And with this, I can craft my first copper tools. So, first of all, I think I'm going for a better bow. Getting this, and I think the daggers are up as well. The first set of upgrades. Copper daggers, copper bow. The old ones can go into the chest. And in the armorer workbench, we can get ourselves a set of copper armor with what we currently have available. Cool. Let me wait for the copper to smelt through and for the iron. I will definitely get myself a bucket. And then I'm going to get myself a set of copper tools, which I should have available here as well. Copper pickaxe, copper axe. Get myself a copper battle axe and a set of armor. I'll be right back. What the hell is that? A void eye. Okay. And it doesn't like me. Well, I doesn't like it too. Die. Drops Essence of the Void. Huh. I need that for the Alchemist's table, if I remember correctly. So now I have something in this direction. And Void Crawlers. Okay, interesting. So if you go out at night, be aware of void stuff. There's another one. There's a bunch of things happening at night, it seems. Oh well. I think I need just one more Essence of the Void for the... Oh no, I need thorium. Let's forget about that. And with this, I am fully copper equipped. And from the iron I made myself a wooden bucket and got myself some water, as well as some crude shears, which I can use to shear sheep and harvest various foliage. Okay. So let me quickly skip the night and then we'll take a look if I can use this bucket of water to actually get my plants watered. I have no idea how water interacts with the world here in Hytale, but we will find out. Oh, you can actually two-hit things with the copper things now. That is very nice. And water flows as expected. And I think it might also be the 8 levels that you might be used from Minecraft. So, is this automatically watered then? I don't know. And from this harvest we got a total of 244 Essence of Life. Sounds fine. But we will need a bit more of the cauliflower and turnip, as well as some hardwood logs, which I should have more than enough on storage to get this done. If I get myself some poop, which I probably get if I have some animals, I can also make myself some fertilizer bags, which sounds pretty useful. But for now, let's get some more of the different kinds of essences. And yes, it seems the fields that are close to water will get automatically wet, but only those who are really adjacent to water. I mean, that's nice. That means I just need to water a little less. All right. With this, I got myself my farming setup going, and you can see things are growing fantastically. I got myself some shiny new copper toys, like these daggers here. And I got myself a full copper armor. With this, I think I'm very happy with what I achieved today. Leave me down in the comment, what should I go for next? Going for a complete iron? Building a little bit more? I might set up a bigger farm here somewhere. But yes, what do you think should be the focus of next episode? Mining? Exploring, farming, building. I'm really curious on what you think. I do enjoy trying out Hytale a lot. This game is really fun. I'm not sure how the end game looks like. I'm not sure how the building aspect is going to be, but from what I can see from the prefabricated buildings, there's a lot of possibilities, and I'm really eager to explore them at some point. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Have a great day, have a great evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Just a very short learning. I just went around a second after I finished recording and looked in this temple again, and what did I see? Yep, there's a bucket. So, if you find yourself this temple for the first time, just take the bucket with you. You do not need to find any iron for that. Learn from my mistakes. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.